Double Squad, welcome back to another video. My name's MVXCZ and in this video I'm recording another Ciaran's Crazy World tutorial. In the last video we updated the farm by the side of the house. In this video we're going to be working on the park. But first we've got a little bit of terrain updates and land that I filled in and paths I've marked out for you all. So let's get started with this. First of all, something I forgot to explain in the Pretty Potion Shop tutorial is that there's a path that goes down the side of it here, and it cuts off right at the end of the building, so just make sure you do that. Okay, as for the terrain updates, it's nothing too crazy. I'm not showing this off in the plastic texture pack because there's really not much terrain at all to show off here, and most of it's in water, so I'm just going to highlight the terrain that has been added. But where we ended with this one little block here, we're just going to, well, actually, before we get into the terrain, let me explain the paths. I think that would be better. So, for the paths, we're going to come to these coordinates here. 381 minus 42 and 382 minus 42. And then we're going to bring this all the way out to minus 78. So this is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 blocks long. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away, so on the 6th and the 7th blocks from this path over here. Okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to come back down to the corner of this. We're going to take it all the way down to 344. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 blocks long. I think that was right. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure it's 39 blocks long, but the coordinate again should be 344. And then we're just going to connect this up with the path going down this side of the tree farm, like so. Okay, and that is where the park is going to sit in front of, and you can see I've also extended some grass 2 blocks past this path, and I've just connected it up with this path that we had before down here. Okay, and then there's one more path just up here that we have to do. So if we come to the corner here and we go into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th blocks again, so 6th and 7th blocks, we should be at 383 minus 73. And we're going to take that down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 blocks long. And it ends at the coordinates of 405. Okay, so once we have those paths, we can now do the terrain. So coming back over here, where we have this little one block here from when we did the potion shop, we should go back a block, and we should extend this all the way across till we are 2 blocks past this path. Okay, and then this is where the terrain kind of gets added. So I'm just going to go over this and I'm going to highlight the blocks and let you copy it. So whenever you see like a lit block like you do now, see how this grass block is lit from where I'm looking at it, go ahead and just copy all the blocks of grass that you see. And I'll try and go slow. If you guys need to pause or slow down the video, feel free to do so. I could just explain it. Okay, let's explain it. That would probably be better. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we come forward a block. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Back a block we have 2. Forward a block 1. Back a block 1. Forward a block 2. Back a block 3. Forward a block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it just turns and goes 2 blocks past the path. There is more terrain in this direction, but I didn't want to get too far into it because it kind of cuts off. It goes into some sand, and I just wasn't ready to do that yet. So I just left that off there. Okay, so we can get started on the park. So let's see, I want to start from over here, closest to the toy shop. And I forgot to mark these paths out leading up to it before the video. So, going down the side of the tree farm here, if we come all the way to the end of this path, and we go to the right, 1, 2, 3, into the second, third, and fourth blocks. So, this is 1, then we go to the second, and we break out these 3 blocks here. So 2, 3, and 4. These are going to get filled in. I don't have it. These are going to be grass path, or dirt path as they're called nowadays. I can get rid of the signs for now. I'm not going to need them. So there are going to be 3 of them. Ooh. And then we're just going to bring these back a total of 3 blocks for now. I hope I'm not making this too confusing. So we're just going to have a 3x3 square. Okay, once we have that, we're going to grab some grey concrete. We're going to go to the left of this, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We should be 2 blocks away from the path. Fill that in with grey concrete. And then we're going to do the same on the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 blocks away from the path. Fill it in with grey concrete. And then we're going to add, to the left and right of the dirt path, we're going to add a stone brick wall. Then we're going to add a stone brick block, 3 stone brick walls, a block, 3 walls, a block, 3 walls, and then a block, like so. Then we're going to do the same over here. So the wall, block, 3 walls, block, 3 walls, block, 3 walls, block, like so. And then we're going to bring up these, next to the path, we're going to bring up the walls a total of, let me see here, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring them forward a block. And then we're going to add a lantern underneath, like so. Okay, then we're going to go into the corners where we've got these stone brick blocks. We're going to add 4 stone brick walls on top. And then we're going to go out one to the side like this. Then we're going to turn and go out one again here. And those are also going to have lanterns. And then it's the same on the other corner over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out on the sides with lanterns underneath. Okay, and that is, oh, also there are lanterns on top of these 3 blocks, like so. There we go. So once we have that, that is pretty much the walls done. This is all just a mirror copy on each side. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do one more side just to make sure you guys get it right in your world. But then I'm going to do the last 2 sides outside of video. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The grey concrete. 3 walls, a block, 3 walls, a block, 3 walls, a block, and then 1 wall. The 3x3 square of dirt path. And then we have the 14 grey concrete again, which should leave us, oops, I don't need to get rid of that. There we go. Should leave us 2 blocks away from the path over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. Then the wall, the block, the 3 walls, the block. Again, it's a mirror copy on each side. So you shouldn't really need my help for all this, but I want to at least do 2 sides in the video. So again, we're just replicating what we've done over there. So on the corners, we're going to bring these up. Go to the sides of this with the lanterns. Lanterns on these 3 blocks. And then bringing these walls up here. Extending it out one, putting a lantern underneath. And and then the rest of the lanterns down here. And okay, so we've got 2 sides of these done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have my invisible helper come in and fill the rest of the walls in. So I'll be back once they have done that. Okay, so my helper has come in and filled the rest of the walls in. So now what we need to do, we need to go inside, and again, the inside is a mirror copy on each side. So I'm going to give you one side, and then my invisible helper will come in and do the rest outside of video. So, let's get started. I'm going to go back to the side with the toy shop closest to it. So, let's see. We need to extend these grass paths in a little bit. So we need to go back in an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need some grass path. Right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and same over here with these 2 blocks. I keep doing that. I'm going to have to get rid of my torches for now. Okay, so once we have extended them forwards by 10 blocks, we're going to come back into the... So from the 10th block, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to go out 1 on each side. Then we're going to go forward 1. We're going to go out 2 on each side. Like so. And then we're going to go out 1 on each side again. Like that. And again, that pattern will continue across on all the other sides as well. So, once we have that, we can now just get started work on one corner of the park here. Or do I want to quickly have my invisible helper come in and do the rest of the grass path? Right, I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly come in and fill in the rest of the grass path pattern. So I will be back once he has done that. Okay, so my invisible helper has come in and filled in all the grass path outside of the video. So now let's get started with actually building the park itself. And also, if you've done this right, you should have a 9x9 square in the middle of the path here. Okay, so my back is going to be to the toy store over there. And we're going to come into the park. I'm going to turn to the left, and this is going to be the corner I'm going to do with you all. Then the rest of them will be filled in by my invisible helper outside of the video. So yeah, let's get started on this. So what we're going to do is, let me see, lining up with the wall here, we're going to leave 2 blocks away, or we're going to go into the 3rd block, then again into the 3rd block here, and we're going to make a full block of spruce wood using spruce slabs. So again, we should be 2 blocks away from the path, 2 blocks away from the wall. We should then have 2 slabs at the top half in the middle here, and then another full block made out of spruce slabs. Okay, we're then going to come over here, we're going to do the exact same thing. So go 2 blocks in, and then 2 blocks in again on the 3rd block. It's the exact same bench, like so. And those are the 2 benches. So next we have the tree, and I'm going to need some torches as well. Let me grab those. So the tree, it's going to go 3 blocks away from the wall on both sides. So 3 blocks away from the left-hand side and 3 blocks away from this side here. So it should line up with the first slab on each of the bench, or each of the benches. There we go. Can't speak today apparently. And for this tree, we're going to go up a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? Let me just check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go up a total of 7 logs. I was counting a leaf block as the 8th one. So it should be 7 logs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to come back down. We're going to leave the first 3 blocks open. And then we're going to place a leaf on each side. These are oak leaves. We're then going to double that up and then add one in the corners, like so. Oops, already done that one. We're then going to double that up again and then go one out in the middle on each side. Then we're going to double up again, but we're not going to double up this middle block. We're just going to go around the edges of the tree, like so. And then on the top of the tree, we're going to add a little plus shape out of leaves, like so. Then if we come back down the tree, we've just got a couple torches going around the third trunk, like so. And again, that tree is going to be a mirror image on each side, so I'm going to have my invisible helper do that. But before we do that, we have a couple torches, and those are going to go right in the corners like that. So just before we have these two, or we have the one, then we have a two, we have a torch right on the corner. Okay, and that is going to be a mirror image on all four sides, I should say. So I'm going to have my invisible helper come in and quickly add the rest of those in. Okay, so my invisible helper has come in and he has filled the rest of the corners in, exactly the same as I did in the video. So, there's one final thing we have to do. And he's also added in the signs for the build as well while I was gone. So, the final thing we have to do is a tree that goes right in the middle of the park. So again, we should have a 9x9 square in the middle, which means we should be going into the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth block on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this tree is a little bit different than the other trees. So, let's see. This tree is going to go up a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 logs. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we're going to go back down. At the fourth block level, we're going to surround the log with torches. And then we're going to start on the leaves at the fifth block. Oh, what's happened there? Okay, there we go. So, to begin with, we're going to go around each side, placing one leaf. And then we're going to double it up, adding one in the corner. Oops. Then we are going to double it up again, going one out in the middle on each side. So it's the same general thing, but it's a little different. Okay, on the next row, we're going to double it up again, including these middle blocks. And then we're going to double up again. Oh, also, if we go back down here, let me just see this quickly. We should have gone one out on each side as well. Like this. I apologize for that. So this is what it should look like right now. Okay, so then we should double it up again, just around the edges for now. And then one out in the middle on each side. Like so. So we have now a little plus shape in the middle of the tree here. Which is, yeah, that's fine, that's what we want. Oops, I stopped flying. Okay, and then we're going to double up around the log again, but leaving the middle blocks off this time round. And then we're going to have a plus shape right at the top, like so. Okay, and that is the Silly Crazy Life Park complete. There's a couple things I need to show off. For example, the signs. They are spruce signs. They go to the left-hand side of all the entrances. And it says Silly Crazy Life Park on the second and third lines. There are also oxeye daisies behind the sign. And then just in front of the entrance here, in front of where the lantern is. And that's again mirrored on all sides. My invisible helper did that outside a video. Okay, and then something else you can do, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I believe Ciaran has like some grass and flowers around in here, so you can just bone meal this if you want for extra detail. Again, you don't have to, this isn't necessary, but if you want some extra detail inside this park, go ahead and just bone meal it. It doesn't have to be accurate. I don't have this accurate in my world, so just feel free to bone meal this. Get rid of any sort of flowers or details you don't really like having there, and just make it however you want. Oops, I didn't want that. But again, this really isn't necessary. I don't even have this accurate in my world. But I did ask before recording this tutorial whether or not I should just say like people can randomly bone meal it, and he said yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be accurate. Okay, I think that's about good enough. Yeah, okay. Well, a couple more around here would do. Like so. And again, in the middle if you want to. Just make it look a little nicer, more like a park with some vegetation around. Or some foliage, whatever you call it. And that is the Silly Crazy Life Park completed. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.